Yo, 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 welcome in. Take notes, grab a pen. Welcome back to another episode of the Honorable Marvin Coop Show with the host, Chef Marv. No lie, I'm that guy. And today I'm back with another banger with my boy, my partner, Jojo the Great. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you for having me on the show, bro.
All the time, you already know, my brother. So we just gonna do some hot 2026 storylines and some drama. So first and foremost, Jojo. So let's talk about the shocking April May to 2026 roster purge.
Mm,
With I think you and I have talked about this.
mm-hmm.
Uh the New Day I'm still upset about. I'm having some questions about the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
And of course, key talent like Vega, Sangone,
Mm-hmm.
what's it, Santos Escobar?
Yeah.
Paulo Cruz, Zoe Stark, Alba Freya, and then the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm really
Oh.
shocked. I was really shocked they was released. And then some NXT people like Andre Chase and Dante Chen and Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you think about that. I know the New Day broke my heart, but tell me about these
Some
other people.
talent that they wasn't using or wasn't being booked or
Yeah,
they was flat out in catering, I understand, but you got MCMG, one of the most decorated tag teams in all of pro wrestling. You
yeah,
released them. The New Day just flat out. That was just like I was like, whoa. Like when I seen that, them getting released was like
yeah,
dang, you know what I'm saying? Aleister Black got screwed over because he was supposed to be in Randy Orton's corner at
hmm,
Mania.
yeah,
So I feel like his main event spot was took for Pat McAfee, which is BS in my opinion. Kyrie Sane was crazy too, bro. Like you had her with Oscar, and you had Oscar like abusing her physically and emotionally.
yeah,
She didn't get a big payoff off that. And I
hmm,
feel like that tanked EO's and Oscar's storyline too, especially like Oscar's gone from WWE for right now.
yeah,
And then like you got Jeff Cobb being released, man. I feel like he was fumbled heavily. I mean, he had two singles matches and you had him debut on WWE TV
mm-hmm.
and in a black t-shirt and some black jeans, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? He arguably was one of the best in-ring workers in that company at the time, bro. And he had two singles matches. I don't even remember a promo he's done, bro. Like, legit. And
Yeah,
I felt like it's so much. SmackDown creative team just failed a lot of them stars. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I
got
agree.
people like MCMG, the Wyatts, bro. Like, you failed. And I understand they got hurt a lot, but still, I think bad creative decisions ruined their momentum. MCMG wasn't even put on TV as much. Um, Aleister Black was just like that shocked the crap out of me.
Yeah,
Um, but it's just New Day, bro. That's was like that
yeah.
was
There was a that they've left from like what contract
hmm
related disagreements.
yeah.
16 years though. Damn.
And that's why I feel like if they released a New Day, bro, I feel like nobody on that roster is safe.
Hell
I'm
no,
not gonna
bro.
lie. Unless your
Mm-mm.
name is not Cody, Punk, or Roman, I feel like you're not safe in general. For
No.
them to release the New Day like that, one of the greatest WWE tag teams ever, bro, that was crazy to me, man. Like the Usos and the New Day was a huge part of that tag division in the
Yeah.
2010s and going into the 20s, bro. It's just like seeing them. It sucks, man, but I do wish
Yeah.
them the best because
Me
I think
too.
they're probably AEW bound, them and MCMG.
Yeah.
So AEW probably begin some great tag teams, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And I heard Bo Dallas. For y'all who don't
Mhm.
know, that's Uncle Woody. I mean Uncle Howdy from the YF6. He did an interview. I was trying to look for it to see like, get more into like why they was released. So
Mhm.
I was trying I'm hopefully I find that soon and find out what's going on with them.
Please send it to me because I want to watch it.
Yeah, I definitely will be looking for that. But yeah, that's crazy, man. It's a whole lot of roster changes. So what do you think like that means for like so going into our next topic,
Hmm.
like what do you feel like that means for like let's talk about John Cena's new unique tournament. Like
Hmm.
you think that got something to do with like he's like recruiting some of these stars or what's up?
Uh, I don't think so necessarily. I more so think it's basically for the younger talent. So I
You think
really think
so?
they released some of them guys and girls for the younger talent, but then again, like some of the releases they made didn't really make any sense. But however, since they doing this classic thing, you're gonna get like people like Bailey versus Kendall Gray.
Hmm.
You get people like Gunther versus Mason Rook. You're gonna get people like this may be a great stretch. You might even get like Dark Slate or and other guys like that against like veteran teams like the Usos.
Yeah.
I gotta think on the tag teams, man, because they didn't got rid of a lot of them, man.
So that's what I'm saying. So this is just more like
Younger talent type of thing.
a unique tournament, like
Hmm.
NXT versus the main rosters of the company and stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty much, and it's fan voted. So
Yeah,
personally,
that's what I was going to ask you how you feel about the fan voting.
I I like it, but it depends on who they're voting for. Because if I had to vote for somebody to win, it would be Carmelo Hayes, 100%. Carmelo Hayes,
Mm.
Kalani Jordan, Kendall Gray is one. Bailey is a good one. Um, I think a lot of people will vote Oba too. I'm not gonna lie, Oba,
Mm.
Javon, those type of names, man. Those would be the ones Roxanne Perez, all those
Yeah,
names. I feel like is very capable of holding the title, the John Cena title.
I think Oprah Femi, he's gonna be the next big thing.
He is.
Two-time NXT champion, like to be called up immediately to destroy top tier talent like Brock Lesnar or somebody if he decides to come back.
Hmm.
I believe it though. I believe it. Um, so Drew McIntyre, how you feel about like the stunning victory over Cody Rhodes to become the new
I like it.
undisputed
I like it.
championship?
I
Thanks.
genuinely liked it, man. It was just like his tirade was all over the place, man. Like he went from like interrupting Jacob Fatu in matches to interrupting Cody,
Yeah.
interrupting Randy. It was just all over the place. And then like you had him losing a random episode of SmackDown. I just felt like they could have did better with his title reign. I feel like his title reign was poorly booked as well. And I'm not gonna say I wasn't a big fan of it because like I do rock with Drew a lot, but I don't know, man. I just feel like they could have did more justice with his title reign. That's just how I feel.
You think so?
Oh yeah, man. I think he could have like I wouldn't mind if he walked into Mania as the champion, but I feel like from a Triple H standpoint, they announced CM Punk and Roman for night two. He tried
Yeah.
to one up them by doing Randy versus Cody.
Mm.
But when McAfee got involved in Jelly Roll, I feel like that kind of tanked the stock for the main event for night one. So
Yeah.
that's why I felt like Drew really could have walked in as WWE champion and then had Jacob Fatu winning the title. It's at Mania or something like that.
Mm. That's interesting, my brother. That's interesting. So how do you feel about like the Judgment Day's fractured future? Like, the dysfunction in the Judgment Day, like with Liv Morgan as the women's world champion, ongoing tension involving Roxanne,
Mhm.
Finn Balor, and Dominique Mysterio. How you feel all about that?
Uh, I feel like the Judgment Day hasn't really been the same since Priest and Rhea left. Feel like they carrying the fashion out for too long. I think Roxanne Perez needs to do her own thing. Just like I feel like it's time for Dom to do his own thing as well. And it's nothing
Okay.
against nobody in that group because I feel like that's a legendary group of this generation because it is. I just feel like what I would do if I was in this situation, I had Roxanne win the Money in the Bank briefcase, or you can just flat out just have her just turn on Liv. I mean, it depends. You can have Dom do his own thing because it's like at times, like it feels like Dom is like a secondary character in the storylines at times. JD McDonough, I feel like he would be good in the mid card division by himself.
Hmm.
Liv will still be Liv regardless, and Raquel will still be Raquel. Just feel like they gotta stop slow burning stuff at times too. That's how I feel. Slow burning can make or break your product as well. So, you know.
Hmm. So. the rumor that I talked to you about earlier. You don't think Gunther and Brock Lesnar would be a good match, and you don't think that can happen? Huh?
I don't think it's happening, man. I think Brock is done. From what I heard from people, is that WrestleMania was legit a farewell from Brock Lesnar. He dropped the gloves and the boots and left him in the ring. I think
Yeah,
he's done, man. And I think how Brock Lesnar is, if he said he's done, he's done. I think he's one of them guys that's not coming back. Just like I feel like John Cena and Batista will never come out of retirement. Like when they make their mind up about something,
yeah,
they actually done. And like we seen Brock Lesnar say no to WWE when
yeah,
he left in '04, and he didn't come back for like what almost a whole decade. So
yeah.
I think he's like truly done. So I think at SummerSlam with Gunther, I think they'll do something like Randy, Gunther, and Cody in a triple threat, and they could probably throw in Punk in the mix. I don't know, man. It's just options on top of options. I'm just ready to see how this Cody and Gunther story is gonna play out.
I think the Gunther story, him continuing his Legend Killer run by letting him retire Brock would be a great storyline. That's what I'm saying.
I
I
mean,
think,
I wouldn't. I mean, I really wouldn't mind it, but I think like, cause y'all know Gunther was like, they didn't even know Gunther was gonna have a match on the card at one point in Mania
yeah, that's crazy.
when he retired Goldberg, Cena, and AJ Styles, and for him to just get thrown on the card 2 weeks before Mania against Rollins, I mean, they can't just have him retire everybody and not have like written plans for him. I feel like
Yeah,
him constantly retiring legends is kind of like a momentum killer, which I don't mind, but him retiring legends, but you gotta have some type of plans and make him a stronger heel than what he is, man. So
yeah. Mm. So, I know we didn't. I just have to ask you this: life after Cena. So, give me a breakdown of how you feel the WWE is like restructuring its top faces and heels following John Cena's formal retirement. How you feel about it so far?
I mean Punk is still Punk, Cody is still Cody, Roman is still Roman, and
Yeah,
you got people like Randy that's still Randy, but like when you got the younger talent like Trick Williams, Obafemi, Javon Evans, Carmelo Hayes, which I hope they got great big plans for. Ilya Dragunov, I hope they got great plans for him.
yeah,
Sol Ruka, Ricky Saints, you got Ethan Page, who's very great. Penta is really great doing his own thing on Raw. Um, you got talent like that, man. And then like you got the next generation coming in too. Plus you got free agents out there. I mean, think WWE still be fine, but we just hope that the creative booking is very consistent too, though. So,
so 2026 is halfway through. You want to predict some betrayals you can see happening?
um, I could definitely see Roxanne turning on Judgment Day. I could
Mm.
definitely see that. Um, I think some BS gonna happen between the OG bloodline. I don't know what's gonna happen, but
I got a feeling Jay gonna turn on Jimmy. I got a feeling Jay gonna
I
turn on
think it's
Jimmy.
gonna be Roman, if anything.
You think so?
I think it would be Roman if he decides to turn heel.
I
I think
think Rip.
Solo.
I think Ripley gonna turn on Scott.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Um, I can see Solo Sikoa getting turned on by the MFT. I can see
yeah.
that. Um, I can see Johnny Gargano turning face if they decide to like, do something with him. Um, who else? I can see Ren Sinclair turning on Kendall Gray in NXT for sure. For sure. I can definitely see that coming in future.
How do you feel about the rise and potential collapse of the stable led by Brian Breaker and Paul Heyman, including like Reed and Logan Paul and Austin Theory and them?
Uh, how am I trying to say this? Because I like every, well, you know how I feel about Logan Paul. There's no beef with him, man. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just not working no more. And
no,
it's nobody's
it's
fault. It was an
not.
injury.
Yeah, yeah.
It's nobody's fault. Then you got Braun Breaker still being paired up with Austin and Logan. I feel like if you're gonna have Braun Breaker be a Paul Heyman guy, you need to let him be with Paul Heyman. Just like when Bronson Reed come back, you can have him be by himself, or you can have him be around Braun Breaker and Paul. They don't need to stick with the vision is done to me, in my opinion. I don't think. Nobody's benefiting from their group outside of Braun Breaker.
Hmm.
I'm not really enjoying the Theory and Paul's reign as the Raw Tag Team Champions. I'm not. They
Yeah,
could have left it on the Usos, in my opinion. Um,
I say break it up too. Like you
I feel
said,
like they should
nobody's.
break it up. Just break it up, and just let Paul do his thing with Brunson. You can let Brunson Reed do his own thing. Then you can have Austin Theory finally turn face, like how the fans been wanting him to turn face since last year. And then you can just go from there, man.
Mm. How you feel about like the struggles of like the women's tag team division turmoil? Like how you feel like
Honestly,
it's like struggled to become a top tier attraction despite like promising teams?
honestly, I think the women's tag division look better than the men.
Think so? Oh yeah, yeah. Now it is. Now it is.
I think it is for right now. Like for the last couple of months, man. Like, I feel like the men's tag division has really been non-existent. And you
Yeah,
had MCMG leave. Tommaso Ciampa just went to AEW about a couple of months back. Yeah, I fired the New Day.
that's
I
probably
got
why.
Y'all got the Creed brothers in Mass running behind Chad Gable. You got Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne in Mass as well, running behind the El Grande Americanos. Um, I just feel like they're like when you got a legendary team like the Usos, the New Day when they was in WWE, the Street Profits, you can call them legendary.
Yeah,
You got up and coming talent in the tag division like the Creed brothers and Frats and y'all not doing nothing with them. That's a problem. I mean, y'all got too much talent in the tag division for y'all to not to be really playing forth of the effort in the men's division. So, and then like with the women's tag division, you got the Kabuki Wars was heavily involved in the tag division. Paige and Nikki and Brie Bella. Lash and Nia, the Irresistible Forces, which I really like. Alessa and Charlotte, you got Fatal Attraction, you see what I'm saying? You got all them names, man, and they actually are being put on a TV show
yeah.
constantly. Even Julia and Kiana James was somewhat in the mix for the tag team champions as well. So I just feel
Mhm.
like they're not putting enough effort into the tag division, if that makes sense. I don't really necessarily think I'm not blaming nobody. That's what I see from a fan standpoint. I just don't see enough, effort being put in.
That makes a lot of sense, brother. So I didn't see Backlash. I know
Hmm
you saw it. So, review the aftermath of the PLE, including like the mystery tag partner and, the shocking results. Like, how do you feel about the
Uh,
2026 Backlash?
I don't care what nobody says about Danhausen. Danhausen is a very entertaining character. I do enjoy him. He's very funny, very comedic. However, I do think his mystery partner reveal was kind of a bit disappointing because it was just another mini Danhausen. I mean, a lot of people on the internet, I was reading the reviews. A lot of them was not very happy. Um, but Backlash in general was very good from Seth and Braun Breaker. That was a very good match. Even though, I mean, this Seth Rollins' second match back since his injury, he's
Yeah.
still a little rusty. I mean, and that's okay. Just like his Braun Breaker, I think first match back, and he's a little rusty. I mean, that's okay. They still went out there and put on a good match. And I feel like the Seth Rollins hate on the internet is very weird and corny because he's arguably one of the best to ever do it in our generation in ring wise because he is before he really like damaged his knees and he's still going. Um, I feel like EO and Oscar was very great by the way. Think that match went on for about 20 some minutes. I think that was a
Yeah.
very good match. I really enjoyed that match. Sammy and Trick was a very good match. I think that went on for like 15. Sammy, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I just don't think Sammy Zayn should be a heel again. This nigga was a heel for like 6 years. And
Mm.
then the bad creative decisions on SmackDown, he got the fans to turn on him. And now, he's playing into that heel role. And I like Sammy as a heel and I like Sammy as a face, but I just think Sammy is one of them guys that shouldn't be a heel no more. Especially if he's gonna win a world title one day. I don't think Sammy should be a heel at all. I think he should be a face. But that match was pretty good. That Miz and And Kit Wilson match versus Danhausen. I guess it was comedic wrestling. I guess I didn't have a problem with it, but I don't know. I feel like Ilya and Melo could have been in that spot as well. So, I'm not really, I'm not bashing nothing or nobody, but that's just how I feel. But I think Jacob, Fatu, and Roman Reigns is by far, well, I ain't gonna say by far, but that was the best match on the card. I really like how Roman was selling for Jacob. Jacob being showed as a monster as he is, reminded me of a younger Umaga. Um,
Mm-mm-mm. Yes.
Jacob. That brother right there, man. Jacob is ready, man. I don't care what nobody say. And he's officially a heel too now. Jacob by himself, that's a main event player right there for years to come. And he's only like 31, so he's gonna be around a long time.
Yeah.
Um, I really like how Roman and the Usos are portraying him as a very dominant force. I really like how Roman and the Usos was taken out by Jacob on Monday this past couple of days ago. I
Mm.
really do like how Jacob attacked Roman after the match. And
Yeah, that
Roman
was
sold,
this is insane.
yeah,
That was
and
insane.
Roman sold that tongue and death grip. I really like that's the stuff like that. You putting effort into the people that you're investing in and you making them feel like a wanted player. And that's what they're doing with Jacob, and I really like that.
So what's the next one that the next event is what the Clash in Italy?
Yeah, Clash of Italy.
What you think gonna happen there? What's your predictions on the Clash of Italy?
I think Gunther and Cody gonna run a match for sure. Know that for sure. Roman and Jacob gonna run a match, but I think this gonna be a stipulation match. It's gonna be probably the last man standing. That's how I feel, and I really think he gonna really put Jacob down and force him to acknowledge him, and that's gonna make Jacob realize, that he ain't effing around with him. Um, that's really all I can think about for Clash of Italy. I can also see them running like something like a Liv versus. Hmm. I can see them running Liv versus like I ain't gonna say Roxanne yet. I can see them
Yeah.
running Liv and Io though. I can see them running Liv and Io. Cause Stephanie back here is gonna be out for a minute. She's injured and banged up. Speed recovery to her.
Hmm.
Um, and I also can see them running Sol Ruka and Becky Lynch as well. Cause that's a rivalry that's slowly burning. I can see them doing. I can really see them if Sheamus is back, bro. I can really see them running Sheamus and Oban. That's gonna be a very good match.
Yeah, welcome
But
back, Sheamus. Let's just see here on this.
yeah, man, I don't. But it depends if Sheamus back, man, because he's injured right now, and I don't know what type of injury he got. But I don't. I'm just hoping, man.
Anything else you want to add? That's all I really care.
Uh, I don't have nothing else, man.
Yeah, I just wanted your thoughts on some current. Seems like we always doing the past
Hmm.
WWE stuff. So I was like, let me talk to him about some current,
Oh yeah, man.
situations
Oh
that's
yeah,
going on.
man.
Yeah, I just appreciate you coming
Oh
through.
yeah, man. For sure, man. For sure.
Yes, sir. We'll probably have a show Saturday, y'all.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll be back Saturday with another WWE Pick-a-View Rewind. And thanks for locking in, tuning in. We
Oh, we
appreciate
got
y'all.
some Patriot news too, as we usually
Oh,
do.
here we go. What happened?
And they said the first game of the season we playing the Seahawks at home, bro. Well, on the road in Seattle. And then they saying the Patriots should have a deal finalized for AJ Brown June 1st. And then they in talks with bringing Diggs back too. I'm not gonna lie, I like Diggs, Brown, and Romeo Dobbs. I like that receiving core, man. I do. It's just Will Campbell, bro. Like I had a discussion with my dad like a
Hmm.
couple of weeks before the Super Bowl. I told him, I was like, if we lose this game, it's gonna be because of Will Campbell. Like when I seen Will Campbell get bulldozed on a dead foul, man, I knew what type of game this was gonna be because our defense played well all game long. But Drake May was just running for his life, man. He couldn't do nothing, man. And it wasn't even his fault.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season.
Yeah, man. I think because Seahawks defense, well, their team has regressed
Yeah.
this offseason. They lost some players, and we gained a lot of players too. We got Kevin Byard on a
Yeah.
friendly deal.
But
That one.
they got some young boys in the draft though. That's what I'm like. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why they took a running back first round though. I don't like that move, man.
Because you know they lost what's his name.
I get it, but it's like I don't know, man. I think you could have got one like in the later rounds, man.
Yeah,
And he was a
that's
backup to Jeremiah though. That's why I was like, I don't know.
that's true. But all right, it's cool. Like I said, that means their little run is done too. So
Yeah. But they young though, so they'll be back eventually though.
not to the Super Bowl.
Maybe, maybe not, man. I don't know.
Nah, I love JSN. That's my dude. But Seahawks is done. It's gonna be some new blood in the Super Bowl this year.
We got because I'm really because I seen Bo Nix ankle with his leg after his injury, man. I think I'm not saying he's gonna regress. I'm not wishing that on it, but I don't think he's gonna be I think he's gonna decline. I really do think so. But if I had to pick somebody to come out the AFC, and it's not even being biased, I just think the Patriots can come out again.
Y'all window closed.
What?
Y'all
Stop.
window
Stop, man.
closed. It's
Stop.
over with. It is over
Who coming
with.
out the AFC? Because Kansas City not gonna be good this year.
Shit, Patrick, look, Patty looking cool.
But you gotta think about it too. Chris Jones getting older, Kelsey getting older. They don't
Yeah,
have
but
a real
they
good.
drafted some youngins though. They
They
drafted
ain't
some
got a
young.
real threat at the receiver position unless they sign Tyreek Hill, who's not gonna be ready to like week 12. They don't have nothing that puts fear in other teams.
I think the Texans gonna be they gonna be nice. They could come out the AFC.
I don't. I'm not sold on CJ Stroud. I'm not gonna lie. What he did against New England was just unacceptable. That was
I
four
get it.
interceptions.
I
That was
get
that
it.
was ridiculous.
But they fixed that line. They fixed the offensive line for him. And that defense still gonna be nasty.
Oh, they definitely are. But when CJ Stroud throwing up donuts and stuff, that's gonna be a problem. I just
Yeah.
don't like right now because I said this for a minute. I don't think no team in the AFC is gonna beat the NFC in the Super Bowl for a minute, and that's
I
just how
think
I
so.
feel.
I don't know. I think so. I think so.
I don't because I'm not gonna say Josh Allen and the Bills. I pick them fools every year and they
I
lose.
think I think their window is closed too. He just
Yeah.
like I said, right now, they just giving him what he wants because he's still on the team. But other than
Mm.
that, the Bills window has been closed since the 90s, man.
I
They
think
ain't gonna never.
Baltimore is close too.
I ain't gonna say that. I because I like what the new coach is gonna do. I think I said with the
Yeah.
AFC North, I feel like it's always a toss up with the Steelers and the Ravens. And I think right
hmm
now y'all running that division. You know, Jets and Patriots and I mean, oh, excuse me, Jets and Dolphins is sorry. And the Bills is probably gonna come in second now. They're gonna start coming in second. I think y'all got that division now. And
hmm
AFC West, like I said, now that could be a toss up too. Chargers can probably still do something.
I think that's the Broncos division. I'm not gonna lie. I think Broncos win that division
I don't
again.
know. Didn't you just say that Bo Nick's gonna decline?
I think he is, but at the same time, with their defense though, that's why I'm like, I don't.
I don't sleep on Herbert, man. I like Herbert. He could be decent.
I like him too, but it's like I be tired of like he be making me look bad, bro. Like
I
you would have
understand. But it's
30-0 league, man. Come on, bro. We can't be doing that. I forgot about Jacksonville. They really tough too.
the AFC South is trash. That's what I'm saying.
Jacksonville is tough.
Jacksonville okay. Texas, like you said, I feel like the Texans can steal that division, and the Colts is just I
Possible.
don't know. Colts is just I don't know.
Wishy-washy.
Let them be where they at, man. They can be 8-0, and then all of a sudden, boom, they lose nine straight.
But I really do think if when we get AJ Brown, I do think we can represent the AFC again in the bowl. I
No,
genuinely believe that, man, because I feel
mm.
like I think the only team that can really beat us in the playoffs, Denver Denver and Houston because of their defense. Um, it depends on what Lamar do. I mean, I don't know.
There's a
That's
few teams that could pop y'all.
who you think pop us in the
I
AFC.
think the Ravens could pop y'all. Steelers could pop y'all for sure, for
I'm
sure.
not worried about the Steelers, man. I'm sorry.
Man, we popped y'all before. Come on, man, stop
Dude,
it.
bro, come on, bro. Look,
Look,
because this is
mm,
how I feel. Like, I'm not trying to be shady against Steelers and that. I just feel like y'all should have rebuilt a long time ago. Because y'all that team that's staying in the middle of the pack, y'all not getting better, y'all not getting worse.
we getting better this year. Watch.
No, y'all. Well, Aaron Rodgers, bro, come on, bro, stop. With Drew
Wait,
Aller, stop. Drew Aller is garbage.
no, you're forgetting Will Howard, brother. Will Howard's a
Trash, bro. I'm
winner.
not
He's
worried
a
about no
winner.
Will.
He's a winner.
All right, worried about no Will
He's
Howard.
going to win. He's
Cap.
going to win.
And it's not even me being biased, bro.
Oh,
I'm
yes, it
not.
is. It's a lot
No,
of
it's not,
bias
bro.
with you,
No, it's not, bro. What are you
Mr.
talking about?
Mr. Josiah. It's a lot of bias with
Bro,
you. Yes, it is.
I'm
Always.
not being biased though.
Yes, it
Yeah, I'm
is.
not worried about Will Howard, bro. If I'm worried about a team right now in the AFC, it's gonna be the Houston Texans, and because of their defense, and their
Yeah.
defense is ferocious.
Well,
That's the only team I'm worried about.
it's a lot of defenses that are gonna get y'all
Stop.
stressed.
Denver defense is nasty, nasty too, and I give Denver
That defensive
another.
line is crazy. But y'all
Yeah,
still got you just trashed your tackle. Will Campbell is still
because
on your
he's
team.
because he's not, bro. He gave up 6 sacks against
That's what I'm saying. And
Miles Garrett.
you think he gonna give you think he getting better?
He's a
He's still on
guard.
the line. He's still on the line. So what you
He's a
mean?
guard playing the left tackle position.
Exactly. So he's still on the line. So what makes you think that side is gonna get any better? And then you got another.
We just drafted another left
So
tackle.
y'all getting younger. Y'all not getting no better though. That's
We getting younger.
worse.
What you mean?
You just drafted Caleb, right?
Caleb.
The
Oh yeah, Caleb Lumu. I
That's
hold
what I'm
on to
saying,
him.
bruh. You need
The
a
oldest
veteran.
person
You
we got.
need with Drake over there doing what he doing. He's a talented QB. I always say this: free Drake May, free him from the Patriots because he deserves to be a top
What? He
nine.
just went to this bowl though.
So I'm just saying, you need a veteran line to protect him.
We
Getting
got
younger
Morgan
is
Moses. We got Morgan Moses, and we got Michael Wanu. Michael Wanu almost 30.
man. Y'all niggas might get 10 wins this year.
We ain't getting 10 wins.
Team,
I think we get 12.
hell,
How much you want to bet?
you do $100.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I bet you
Live,
we get more than 10.
live bet,
I bet. We get more
live
than
bet.
10, man. And how much you on the bet? And I bet you this. I bet you Drake May has another MVP year. AJ Brown gonna hush the wash allegations.
Nah, that nigga gonna go over there and act a fool too. I'm not getting the baller though.
I was watching some of the Eagles in the offensive play caller, man. I don't know who Kevin Patello, bro. He's not a good play caller, bro. Because like some of the stuff that they was doing with AJ Brown, I was like, why?
Nah. See,
Man, it was like certain games, Jahan Dotson and Devontae
yeah.
Smith. And Devontae is a dog now. You ain't don't lie now. He's a dog, but they was getting more targets and touches than Brown. Even Goddard was getting more touches and targets than Brown.
Because he's over there acting like a straight girl. Of course they're gonna try to like deflect that, man. Come on, man. This is football. This is a man's game, bro. You can't be over there getting into your coaches and acting like a straight woman just because you don't get your way.
I mean, you gotta think about it too, though. Like when they win and he was acting like that, then I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, but when they losing and he's getting 3 targets a game, that's a problem, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. When he can be changing the game. Even
What you
Saquon didn't look right, man.
what you think gonna happen when he get over to y'all? He's gonna want the ball more, and Drake May is a guy who spreads the ball around.
I mean, first, I think with him over there, I think he's gonna get his touches and his targets. He is. And he's gonna have a strong going quarterback that can get him the ball in spots that he needs to get it at. Then if we bring Diggs back, I
Now
think
they
we
breaking digs, bro. Now they
oh
breaking
we
digs.
are. Because Kyle Wills, I think we are. I think because Kyle Wills was changing his number to 8.
Hell no,
Then he went
no.
back to 18. I think we're gonna get him back. I don't think he's gonna get the market that he desperately needs. He's gonna come back, bro. Bro, you just a hater, dude. You
I'm
said I
not a
wouldn't.
hater.
You are though,
No,
man.
I'm a realistic person.
No, you're not realistic, bro. And it's okay, man.
You're not realistic talking
I
about
am being realistic, man. I'm
nah.
telling you, man, we can win the AFC again this year.
10 wins.
Okay, we'll see.
Just give me my $100, man.
Okay, we gonna see. And when you see,
January next year, I want my $100.
okay. And when
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just fly to you and just hand it to me in person. I'm gonna just fly to you and hand it to me in person.
all I'm gonna say is when Aaron Rodgers back there looking like a turtle and can't move, don't be like Jojo, man. It ain't even fair, bro. No, bro, no. You asked for this smoke, and you finna get it.
Smoke from who?
Me.
Care if you give us smoke, nigga. We gonna be all right, brother. See, that's
I'm
one
not.
thing about you, Tyrell, and all these other bozos. Y'all worry about us so much. Focus on your own squad.
I'm good over here. You know, I ain't worried about the Steelers, man. The Steelers are the least of my concerns.
'Cause
The only team I worry about,
we was one of them numbers that y'all took a L to.
bro. Because of bro,
I
y'all won off some freak
I
turnovers,
don't
bro.
give a baby back. Fuck, y'all still
Hold
lost.
on, though. I love how you bring that
No,
up. Did y'all go to the bowl this year? No.
it don't
The
matter.
team that y'all got beat down by in the playoffs, who beat that team? Who put them out? Oh, that was us, right? Yeah, that was us. Come on now. Come
I
on.
get that shit, but like I said, once again, week three, who y'all lose to? That's all I'm saying.
Bro, we lost off some freaky turnovers, bro.
Don't
Like,
matter.
come
Y'all
on.
still it's still lost, brother.
Man, but it's okay though. We
We
went to the
lucky
bowl
that y'all didn't play
anyways.
us though, because y'all wouldn't have made it to the bowl if y'all played them.
Put that on everything you love.
I put it on everything I love. Everything.
Wow, bro, we talking about the same
Everything.
team. We talking about the same team that knocked off the Houston Texans after people say we're gonna give
That
them.
mean? What does that mean?
Come
That's a
on,
whole
man, you don't get it, bro.
different scheme.
It
Different
was
scheme.
7-6 in the fourth quarter, and literally the Houston defense scored 21 points, bro. Because Rodgers was turning that ball over like some apple turnovers on a Friday afternoon. What are
It
you
don't
talking
matter.
about?
That's because they defense nasty. We would have whooped y'all though.
Cal, bro, y'all bet, bro. We had 5 turnovers against y'all, and y'all won by 7 points.
Don't
So who
matter.
would y'all really whoop? Y'all wasn't gonna whoop us, bro.
A win's a win, right?
And I understand that, but we still beat the team y'all couldn't beat in the playoffs.
That's the playoff stuff. We talking about season where we got y'all. Pop y'all.
Man, stop, stop.
Pop, pop goes the weasel. Because y'all little niggas was scared fumbling that ball 5 times.
That's not my problem. That's Ramondre. That's Ramondre Stevenson fault.
Man, he's still on y'all team, so
Well,
good
he
luck with.
did improve later in the year, but
Yeah,
still, man,
but
he
still,
that's
he's still trash. Then, like you said, one player gave up 5 sacks to one man.
yeah. I mean
Not the
that's
whole defense,
fair.
one man. The line didn't get no better, Jojo. Got younger and stupid. We'll
Man,
see.
we'll be all right, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When we
We'll
when
see.
we play y'all, because we play y'all again this year in Foxborough, we gonna pop y'all this time, bro. I'm
No,
letting
y'all
you know
don't.
this now.
No, y'all don't.
Watch. How
No,
much
y'all don't.
how much you want to bet on that game?
Put another 100 on that game.
On that game too? Okay.
I'm
Okay.
about to spank y'all niggas, man. Hold on.
Okay, we gonna see. Okay, we gonna see.
The schedule came out. Let me see this shit. The schedule came out already.
I think so. I just know we play y'all this year because they said we might play Kansas City on Thanksgiving night.
Y'all about to lose.
We gonna lose that. Dude, you
Yes.
such a hater, bruh.
Y'all about to lose, bro. Y'all about to lose. Oh my God.
Man, you such a hater, dude. Like it's not even funny no more, bruh.
I'm not a hater. Just being
You are a
real.
hater.
Look, settle in. It's time to get back to y'all booblings.
Man, just know this AFC, we gonna run this AFC for a minute, bruh.
No, you're not.
Gonzo finna get his contract. Drake May still on a rookie deal. Like what we talking about?
What does
We
that
gonna be fine,
mean?
bruh.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That y'all ain't got no
Mhm.
future.
Oh, yes, we do.
Y'all don't have a future though.
Let me see y'all games this year. Oh, I ain't even got y'all schedule.
They ain't put it out they ain't
Oh,
put
they
it out.
it's tomorrow they release it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll
We
have a
gonna
little
see though, man.
I'm gonna end the show, but we're gonna have a little chat Saturday.
All right, we are. We are.
One on one. I don't want that other bozo here. Sure or not.
Jay Will gonna be in here.
Yeah, if he's not his head's not hurting him. So we'll see. We'll
Oh
see.
yeah, we gonna see, man. We gonna see.
Like, comment, subscribe. Don't worry, people. It's just some friendly talk with me and my brother here. It's all good. This is what we call Battle of the Six Rings because our
Yeah.
team have six and y'all don't. So as long as they don't get seven, I'm cool. Which they
No,
won't.
we gonna get 7 one day, bro.
Maybe after we gone on.
No, 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 no.
The Patriots won't win shit as long as I'm alive.
That's crazy.
No more
See,
Super Bowls for them.
we gonna
No
see, man.
more. No
We gonna
more
see.
Super Bowl.
We gonna
This
see.
this is gonna be Rodgers' last run, and they're gonna make him get the Super Bowl before he retires.
Stop. Stop, man. I'm gone, man. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Pittsburgh Steelers 2026-2027 Super Bowl
On
winners.
Madden.
Mm, on real life.
No, stop. Stop.